I've just heard from Tore and Generation Identity UK that Tore Rasmussen, a friend of mine and a GI activist, has been denied entry to the UK. He's now being held in the very same detention cell at Stansted where I was held, and he's being questioned, and they will now make the decision if he's allowed to enter. He doesn't want to give a speech, he doesn't want to go to a special action, he has also a lot of business stuff to do there, and still they don't want to let him enter. And we need to ask ourselves the question where this will lead if it goes on like that. Today in the morning I was just drinking a coffee with Tore in Austria, and he jokingly said, yeah, maybe they will not let me in. And I really didn't believe it. But apparently the UK is becoming more and more and more totalitarian. As the country is becoming more multicultural, more diverse, more dangerous for English little girls, not to mention the grooming gangs, the terrorist threat is rising, the UK is cracking down more and more, not on those problems, but on those people who are calling those problems out, who actually want to solve them, people like Tore. I really hope they let him in, but I'm afraid that they will just remove him from the UK. Just like completely interrupt all his business, all the things he did there. And this is especially telling because in 1 week there will be the Day for Freedom, the big event that is celebrating freedom of speech. And I commend you, I ask you, please spread this video, spread the hashtag FreeTore with the hashtag DayForFreedom to give a clear sign that this is not happening in your name, because it's a disgrace and it's dishonoring this great nation and its principle, freedom of speech, in front of history, because Tore is not an extremist, he's not a fanatic radical, he's never harmed anybody, he's never done anything wrong in the UK, his only crime is that he's a patriot. And even if you're not a patriot, even if you don't support Generation Identity, for whatever reason, if you're really appreciating freedom and freedom of speech, please don't stay silent and show, at least on Twitter, a sign that you disagree and that you want the UK government, the Home Office, to free Tore.